Good morning. My name is Andres Felipe Orjuela. I'm one of the students of the English class level 4. Now I'm going to present you about the two infographies that I have already done during my class. The first one it's about the 10 theories done by Dave Stracker. And the second one it's how those theories can be applied to the real world by an example of a real brand, how they use those theories. The first infography it's about the 10 psychological theories of influence and persuasion. It's a work done by Dave Stracker, in where he named 10 different theories to persuade people. The first one is the amplification hypothesis. It said in this one that when you express with certainty a particular attitude, that attitude hardens and you can convince in a better way. The second one is about the conversion theory. It talks about how the minorities has less effects on influencing others, so they need to be more confident and try to be more effective. The third one it's the informal manipulation theory. This theory talks about how it involves a persuasive person deliberately breaking one of the four conventional maxims. Those maxims are quantity, quality, relation, and manner. The quantity talk about to be information that inform full and complete. The quality is that information needs to be truthful and accurate. The relation talks about that the information needs to be relevant, and the manner it's that the information needs to be easy to understand. The fourth theory it's the priming theory. This one talks about how you can be influenced by stimuli that affects how you perceive in short terms your thoughts and your actions. This one is one of the most used theories by the big brands. The fifth one is the reciprocity norm. This one involves our obligation to return favors done by others. The sixth one is the scarcity principle. This is the desire of wanting what is in short supply. This one reduces the regret of having and not acting far enough. The seventh one is the sleeper effect. This one is how persuasive messages tend to decrease in persuasiveness over time, except messages from low credibility sources. As an example, when you use credibility sources, you can increase the possibility of influence other people. The eighth one, it's the social influence. This one talks about on how you can be influenced by the relationship that you perceive with others, and also if you admire someone, that can increase the possibility of that person to influence on you. The ninth one, it's the Yale attitude change approach. This is based on a Yale University research in which some factors to be persuasive are being a credible and attractive speaker. The tenth one, it's the ultimate terms. This one talks about certain words that carry more power than others. This is divided in three different terms. The God terms, that are words that carry blessings or obedience, for example words like progress and value. The second one it's the devil terms. These one are words that are depised and awoke disgust, for example fascist and pedophile. The third one it's the charismatic term. Those are terms intangible and less observable, like freedom and contribution. In the second infography, by an example, I try to explain how a real brand uses those 10 theories of persuasion in people. So, I use a promotion done by Coca-Cola in where I define how does Coca-Cola influence and persuade people according to the 10 psychological theories of influence and persuasion. The first theory I used was the jail attitude change approach. In this theory, we talk about that being credible and attractive can increase the possibility of influence in others. In this promotion done by Coca-Cola, it is shown on the publicity that Coca-Cola uses popularity to be credible and attractive for the speaker, and that is the principal statement on the jail attitude. The second theory with we can define the promotion done by Coca-Cola is the social influence. In this one we can see how throughout the time Coca-Cola have always tried to establish a strong relation with other clients. In this publicity it is shown that including the word friend and using a method is using a method to persuade by a close relationship. This is one of the theories that Coca-Cola use the most, and is one of the reasons why Coca-Cola is one of the most known brand around the world. The third theory used by Coca-Cola is the conversion theory. It's important to remember that the conversion theory is the theory that explains that if you use an effective speech, you can increase the possibilities to influence on others. In this example, being a very popular brand around the world makes Coca-Cola that in every marketing campaign they used, they are going to have a very big impact. And that's the principal statement on the conversion theory. Having the strength of the majority will help you to persuade others. That's the reason why we can define in this promotion that they are using the conversion theory. The fourth and last theory they are using for their promotion is their priming theory, in where Coca-Cola use a very effectiveness campaign of marketing to persuade and stimulate their clients to forget the disadvantages of the beverage. It is always persuading your short-term stocks for making you trying to forget about the bad things of the beverage. And also they are having very strong marketing campaigns to try people to relate Coca-Cola beverage as one of the refreshness beverage around the world. And that's why people is always attracted to drink that beverage instead of others. In this we can see how a real brand use those theories to influence their customers. This is very important because if you learn how to use those theories by your favor, it's gonna be really good for your brand. Coca-Cola is a very important brand around the world. It's also known throughout all the countries, and that's by their marketing campaigns. They are always promoting their products, and that's one of the reasons why Coca-Cola, by using those 10 theories, is sharing the idea that their products will make people happy. As a conclusion, that's the work I've been doing during my class. I learned about the 10 theories of how to persuade people. I defined them in the first infography and what are the difference between them. Then I searched for how a big brand can be a very good example and how those big brands use the theories by its favor. So in the example, I defined 4 theories for Coca-Cola. Those theories are the jail attitude change approach, the conversion theory, the social influence, and the priming. And an example of how can Coca-Cola be a case of success during the work. Thank you very much for your time.